Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, this is me, Atiq Ahmed. Today we are going to study the topic cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is basically the ground substance of the cell, which contains a variety of cell organelles and other substances such as insoluble waste and storage products. Now when we say the aqueous ground substance of the cell, so aqueous means it contains water. It contains around 70% water. Furthermore, cytoplasm contains a variety of cell organelles. For example, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes. In case of plant cells, the chloroplast. These all are various organelles which are found in the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is a ground substance which contains around 70% of water, and it contains a variety of cell organelles which are placed at various places inside the cytoplasm. Furthermore, it contains insoluble waste. Insoluble waste, various nitrogenous waste which are formed as a result of metabolism. Those insoluble nitrogenous waste are stored in the cytoplasm. Furthermore, it also contains various storage products. For example, in case of animals, the storage product is glycogen. The animals store their reserve food in the form of glycogen, and where it is stored? It is stored in the cytoplasm. Similarly, in case of plants, the storage product, that is starch. So the reserve food in plants is stored in the form of starch. That starch is stored inside the cytoplasm. So the cytoplasm contains various storage products like glycogen, like starch, etc., etc. Now cytoplasm is present between the cell membrane and the nuclear membrane. Now in case of animal cell, the outermost boundary, that is the cell membrane, and in case of other cells like bacteria, plants, fungi and some protists, the outermost boundary is the cell wall, but beneath the cell wall there is cell membrane. Now the cytoplasm is present between the cell membrane and the nucleus in all the cells. Now teaching points. Cytoplasm basically has two parts, soluble and insoluble part. The soluble part contains 70% water, forming a solution. This solution contains all the fundamental, the basic biochemicals of life, such as amino acids are present in the cytoplasm. Now these amino acids are used to form large molecules, proteins. Similarly, sugars are found in the cytoplasm. Sugars are used to form large molecules of glycogens, and the cellulose, similarly the starch. These all are basically made of sugars. Similarly, the cytoplasm contains fatty acids. Now fatty acids are used to form various fats. These are the basic units of fats. So these are fundamental biochemicals such as amino acids which are used to produce proteins. Similarly, sugars which are used to produce the glycogen and the starch, etc. Fatty acids are used for fats. These all fundamental biochemicals of life, these are found in the cytoplasm. The insoluble part of the cytoplasm consists of various large organelles. For example, nucleus is one organelle which is found in the cytoplasm. Similarly, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, chloroplast in case of plant cells, ribosomes, etc., etc. These are various organelles which are found inside the cytoplasm. Now the function of cytoplasm. What is the function of cytoplasm? So cytoplasm basically provides chemicals, sites and conditions for various biochemical processes such as respiration, protein synthesis, lipid synthesis, etc., etc. So cytoplasm provides basically chemicals. As you have already discussed that it contains amino acids, sugars, fatty acids, etc., etc. So these are the fundamental, the basic chemicals which are used to synthesize, to make large molecules. So These are provided basically by the cytoplasm. Similarly, it provides sites, the area where various biochemical processes takes place. For example, respiration. Respiration is a process, a biochemical process. In respiration, the glucose is broken down to carbon dioxide and water, and energy is released. So this reaction basically occur in the cytoplasm inside the organelle, the mitochondria. Similarly, in case of plant cells, the process of photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast organelle, which is found inside the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm provides sites for various biochemical processes such as respiration, photosynthesis. Similarly, protein synthesis is another process in which proteins are synthesized. In other words, proteins are made. So how they are made, how they are synthesized? Various amino acids which are found in the cytoplasm, they are used and various proteins are produced. So cytoplasm provide chemical sites, and another important point, conditions for various biochemical processes. Now what are those conditions? Conditions means the proper environment in which these biochemical processes takes place, which we have already discussed. For example, respiration, protein synthesis, photosynthesis, etc, etc. So cytoplasm basically provides various conditions, optimum conditions, ideal conditions for these various biochemical processes. Those conditions means optimum temperature, optimum pH, optimum salt concentration, etc, etc. So this is all about the cytoplasm. In the next lecture we will study the endoplasmic reticulum. Inshallah, see you next time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.